Hello everybody, I'm Renzo Mox, and welcome back to another mock review. So today we have a little bit of a mixed bag. We have two people from the planet from episode 3, I can't really remember the name, and a little creature there. And we're going to be taking a look at all of the mocks here today. It's kind of a weird video, but you know what, I wasn't going to do individual reviews, so yeah. So our very first mock that we're looking at is a person who goes by the name of Mirax, who lives on the planet Quibble. His job is basically to be the head leader of the small town. So, you see, Quibble is probably a planet the size of the moon, our moon, so it's incredibly small. And most of it is kind of burnt out and wasted, and, you know, there's lots of issues with the planet itself, and it's very far off, so it's not checked on that much. Now Mirax here used to be a businessman. He used to own his own little shop, but then people started getting killed off, and now most of the population is gone, and he kind of leads it as the mayor of sorts, considering that the actual mayor was killed. Very simple build here, especially with the head. I really like the head. I like his little fangs. A very insect-like design. He's got kind of a derpy face, but honestly, you know, he's an alien, so what can you expect? Very simple, not much I can really say. There's the head design if you want to see how to make it. He does kind of have these shoulder pads. This isn't really supposed to be there, but whatever. It adds a little bit of detail. Yeah, there really is not much to talk about him. I mean, the reason I am reviewing these guys in the first place is because I want to upgrade them, because they will be in the future, but they're not going to look exactly like this. So Mirax is getting a whole nother body, and I will explain that. But yeah, simple mock. I like him. He was a fun character to work with in episode 3. So yeah. So next up is Bon, and I don't really have his backstory as much as I did Mirax. He's basically he would have been another citizen of Quibble, of Planet Quibble. Probably one. I imagine he used to be. I imagine he used to deal with weapons or something like that, but he doesn't anymore because there are no weapons on the planet anymore. Very small, simple, like Matoran, Okotin build here with mostly gunmetal. Most of this is supposed to be, armor. That's the implication there. So he's basically just wearing a full suit of armor, black gloves, black boots or something, and then that's his actual skin color would be this sort of bronze. Not much. He's a very simple mock, even more simple than Mirax. So yeah, that's really all I can say about him. So yeah, that's Bond. And finally, we have this little bird thing. Now, I made this really early on, and I was like, oh, this is a funky little alien dude thing. Never really came up with a backstory or anything for it. I don't even have a name for the species itself. It's just this bird thing. And the idea is that it makes this weird whistling noise, and when they fly, they go... And that's literally how I did the noise. It was just me whistling. Very weird. They have one eye. Like most of the aliens in my series, most of them have one eye. And it's just because I like designing one-eyed aliens. Big old feet with big talons to grab things. These wings, rather than actually flapping, I imagine it being more like a hummingbird and able to move its wings so fast that it could just like hover around. Obviously, I didn't show that in the episode, as they were mostly just hopping around. But yeah, it's a nice little mock. I like the colors. I like how when it kind of turns into this dark green color once you look at it behind there. I wanted to use these wing pieces, and I did it. So yeah, it was a fun little mock to make. I want to make more of these. I love making alien creatures themselves. They're really fun. But yeah, that's about it for that. So yeah, let's move on. So that's it for this review. Yeah, pretty friggin' short. I didn't really have a big plan for this review. Basically what I wanted to do is that I wanted to review these guys before I took them apart and redesigned them for their future appearance. The bird stays, though. I'm keeping the bird around because, you know, it's just an alien. I just wanted to review them so that I basically could, you know. But, I mean, there was two characters that I didn't show off in this video. There was the big dark blue and silver dude with the wings. He's a fairy. who was in the episode, and then there's this gold and trans blue person that I also didn't review. I took those apart like immediately. Actually, the fairy dude was actually Zawari with a different head and a different shoulder piece. So, yeah. That's it though. I thank you guys so much for watching. And these were just a couple little mocks to hold you guys over and basically review them so I can get them out of the way and, you know, start making more mocks and working on more videos. Sorry there has not been that many videos out lately. I've just kind of been busy and such. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Renzo Mox, and goodbye.